Non-lethal. You lose.
Exploding compression bullets.
No one likes to show off.
Unless what they're showing off is dope as
That's true.
Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Show Off. I am your host, Costa. Today I think we're gonna have a lot of fun today. We're gonna talk about the Jazz Inc. reveals. We'll talk about Jazz Inc. We'll talk about the backlit display cases that I've been making myself, so you can make your own backlit display case if you don't want to get a Cinebox. And if you have a Moducase already, you can make a backlit display with a Moducase that you already have. We'll talk some in art. We'll talk some sad stuff that happened. I got some sad stuff. I mean, it's not like horrible sad, but I mean, it's first world problem sad, I guess. But I'm still sad. But before we start the show, I want to know: did you guys get anything new? Do you have a show off? Something you want to show off and share with us? Did you get a collectible, a figure, a movie, like a steelbook or something? What did you get this week? And look at this. I've got a scroll. I've learned how to put a scroll on. What is your show off of the week? So yeah, we're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff. I don't have anything to show off this week. I'm trying to think. Did I get anything? I do this every week. I should be prepared. But if I didn't get anything, then yeah, no, I did not get a thing. I'm looking back here. This pile of boxes that I'm probably going to try to go through tonight. I may sell some things. I did pull out some things to sell. I have a sealed Grand Inquisitor. So yeah, that I'm probably going to sell. Anyway, what did you get this week? Did you get anything fun? Let's see who is here today. Yeah. 1/6 Delight. Welcome. Your Vision 007. What is going on? I need to move that up. Let me move these up. There we go. Voila. What is up, Windman42? What is going on? Matthias. Hello and guten Abend. Everybody, greetings. Greetings to you too, Matthias. Batman Collectibles, what's going on? What's up, man? Hopefully you can make sense of those Cineboxes, because I couldn't make any sense of what Yost was saying. Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly what he was saying. So yeah. 160 Light, nothing came in. Ordered kit, Hoff edition though. LOL. Congratulations. That's awesome. So wait, yeah, there was the Hoff. You could have gotten either William Daniels or David Hasselhoff to sign, right? Or are they both signing? That's how much I paid attention. Grabbed a 66 Batmobile, not the best shape, but it's fine. Jazz Inc. one, because I mean, it's one of my favorites, probably their best vehicle. I think that's their best vehicle. The Bro Collector got Artisan Black Widow, came in yesterday. I'm going to hell for how much I paid for her. Oh, geez. Oh, you got the secondary mark. Why didn't you tell me you wanted the Black Widow? Months and months ago, I was on the wait list. Oh, man. If you are on the wait list for anything, check in with me. Everybody, just check in with me. Maybe I'm on the wait list, and if it pops in and it's something that like sometimes I get on the wait list and I'm like, why did I do that? Winman42 got the So-So Toys Green Menace, aka the Green Goblin. Yeah, I might show some of those pictures if that's okay. I'm gonna show you some of those pictures off. Matthias got the Apex Chaos Ultra. That's a good case. That's a good case. Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's good to have. It's a good one. Oh, your Vision got a custom Spider-Man bust. Awesome. Which version? Is it like the McFarlane? Is it something older, something newer? Yes, Jazzang cheaper than retail, so worth it. Well, that's awesome. It is, yeah, cheaper. It is, yeah, cheaper than retail. But those damn payment plans do make it accessible, which is the only reason why I have any Jazzang. What's up, MB Dyson? What is going on? How's it going? And Winman42 says, I can. Oh, the game. All right, the gamer version. Nice. Awesome. We love a good bust. Oh, then one more question. Is it 1-to-1? What scale is it? I'd like to know that too. So the first bit of bad, sad news is I found out that the place I buy acrylic from is no longer a place. They have dissolved that location. They have dissolved that location, so I am without a place to get acrylic. So I'm in the process of looking for a new place around here. Now, the sister company, so there's like a main company, and then there's a next level of companies, and then it was them. And the company right above it, that place is, instead of 10 minutes away, it's 20 minutes away, which is fine. But they deal more with businesses, so I do not know how they're going to deal with me. Like if, so I sent for quotes for acrylic, and they are much cheaper. So maybe display cases for everyone. You need a custom display case. Maybe I make them, because the cost of this acrylic is making it much more feasible to make display cases for people. But we'll see. But I didn't ask how much acrylic I have to buy in one shot, because before I could buy a piece and have them cut it up. I don't know if they'll do the piece and cut it up, which I hope they do. There are so many projects right now. Now, Solid Yaz last week mentioned to do a whole wall of these single Grail Apollo cases, which that is what I'm doing, and I've already started prepping. So there's a lot of acrylic that's going to be needed for them, and unless I buy a table saw, which I have no idea where I would put it. I mean, I could store it in the basement, but I don't know where I would cut with the table. I'd have to go outside, and then the winter months I wouldn't really be able to do anything because it'd be too damn cold. But I have some. I'm hoping, because I have. So I have all the acrylic for these. So basically, it's the acrylic for all the new cases that I need to build, and then the new acrylic for this, because I had, it's been broken. So yeah. So I will find a place, and there's two places I put out emails to. Northeast Plastics, which is northeast of here. And they got back to me. And then there's this place called Shore Plastics, which is closer to me. And the guy, when I first was making this display case in 2020, or the end of 2020 into 2021, he was a real asshole to me. So I do not know if I sent him an email. All I did was say, hey, I found out that I've been working with this company, found out that they're going out of business, or dissolving. Can you give me some prices on this stuff? And instead of giving me the prices on this stuff, he sends me back a question. He's like, I'll get you, sure, I'll get you those prices. Is there a quantity that you have in mind? And his website says 1 to as many as you need. And why wouldn't you just give me the prices? Why would you answer my email? Like, you should have, it's the owner of the company, Mr. Larry Shore. You should have the prices. Just plug in the prices. And then yesterday he didn't even answer me. Like, Thursday he answered, and then yesterday had a whole day, didn't answer me. But I guess, I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's your business. It's your business, whatever. So I started off annoyed with him. So maybe they might be closer, but it might not be worth it. So yeah, I'm either gonna have to learn how to cut my own acrylic with a table saw, or I do have I have a plunge saw, and sometimes I'll cut like little pieces of acrylic on that, but I want to get perfect cuts. And I haven't mastered the perfect cut, so makes me sad. I got Mezco animated series Batman Joker coming soon. Awesome. That one, they look great, by the way. Oh, you sent pictures on Instagram. Thank you, sir. We're going to have a real show off in 1 second. Let's see. Oh shit. All right, you guys ready for a really cool ass statue? This looks awesome. All right, this is Your Visions. Let's see. Look at these. Damn. That is cool. We got Doc Ock, the Vulture, Goblin, Sandman, Scorpion, the Lizard, Venom. So cool. Thank you so much for sharing. This looks awesome. Yeah, what is your show off of the week, everyone? Everybody. I want to try polymer shapes. They got one in Trevos. They do acrylic and PVC foam. Yeah, I looked. I saw them a long time ago. I'm gonna reach out to everybody and anybody that I can. But so far, Northeast Plastic, I haven't asked them my follow-up questions. If they're willing to work with me, then awesome. I'm all in for that. MB Dyson also ordered kit with a nice long payment. Yeah, that's it. Get the nice long payment plan in there. Get the nice long payment plan. And then cool statue. So the second thing sad that happened last night, I decided to take out my my Vader Tarkin 2-pack that I bought like 6 years ago. 6 or 7 years ago. And when did this come? When was this? Five years ago. Okay. 5 years ago. And So everything looked great. I was like, oh yeah, like everything fucking great. Like nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it. Looks good. Like boots are awesome. Everything looks great. And then when I went to put the arm back on and you grab, and I grabbed the pleather, like if you don't touch the and it feels tacky. So I grabbed the pleather and then all hell broke loose. Now the problem is Kelly Studios never made a suit for the MMS 434 Vader because it is different than the New Hope Vader, even though this is the New Hope Vader. But the MMS 279 is different than this one. It's a different body, different gauntlets. Look at this fucking peeling. Yeah. Nowhere else because I haven't touched it, and I don't plan on touching it anywhere. I'm not gonna grab it, and so this is the MMS 434. If Kelly Studios could please make a leather suit for this one, that would be great. That would be awesome. But what I will do now is when I display it, we will cover the arms up. We'll do like the Vader pose where he has his hands in his, like, we'll do this pose. Where his hand is like it, you know. That pose. We're going to do that pose. Because we can't have fun with them like the Sideshow Vader. Sadly. And I will tell you this. You could 303 wipe the shit out of pleather. At some point, this is inevitable. You can delay it, but at some point, that is inevitable. Because pleather is just plastic. It's just PVC. But hopefully, Kelly Studios, if you're listening to me, because I just purchased, I've got two other Vader. I got the Empire Vader and the Return of the Jedi Vader, and I ended up getting one of the suits from Kelly Studios to see. And I'm hoping if it looks good, I'll get one for the other one. I'm more worried about the Empire Vader since that's been in the closet forever at the moment. So yeah, I'm sad, but there are ways around it, and I'm not touching the suit anymore because that's the only way that this is, peeling and shit. And you can hide it, which is great. For a second, I was like, oh no, this looks, there's speckles and shit on it's weathering. I didn't realize that they weathered it. Also, I use Trivona spray for my old Crow figures. I wipe it every day with, it'll prolong it. But, oh man, now I got fucking pleather everywhere. But eventually, maybe it might prolong it to the point where you're 80 years old with this. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Do that pose for these. And then I got the Tarkin is out. I didn't realize how small he was compared to all the other guys. I didn't realize Christopher Lee was a much, much, much larger man. At least in action figure. I mean, he looks like a child compared to Christopher Lee. Which reminds me, I want to take out, I guess this is my show off of the week, because what's old is new again. What's old is new again, and I want to take out his chair. I mean, I know he was in a chair in the show, in the movie, but like, that was such a weird choice to be like, you know what? You know what we should add to the accessories? A chair. Look at me, I'm talking. Let's see. I'm like looking at these batteries. These batteries are like from 2018. What else? Oh, what is this? Is something missing from this case? From this? Uh-oh. Now I'm like, is something missing? Because there's this plastic piece where it seems like it's holding something. Now I got a freaking son of a bitch. Can you, anybody know? Let's see. Let me go to a MMS 434. Let's see. Let's watch a video together. MMS 434 unboxing. Let's see what I'm missing, unless you guys already know.
Find your perfect tax.
All right, let's see. That sucks, damn you, pleather. Right? I need an ESB Vader. I'm waiting for Hot Toys to do a new updated version. Yeah, I mean, I think they did two batches, like two big batches of those. Like they released it and then did it under another, unless, because I know they did Boba Fett that way too. But yeah, that'll be that's what I'm waiting on. Like this is a New Hope Vader. I'm hoping they're gonna have to make another New Hope Vader. I mean, I wish they kept the MMS 279 has the breathing sound effects. I wish they would have kept that for this, but they upgraded from the 279 in other ways, like the gauntlets and just the body and a bunch of other things. I use Trevona spray for my old Crow figures. I wipe it on every month. I pre-ordered the Jazz Inc. Knight Rider David Hasselhoff Signature Edition. Awesome! Let's see. Let me fast forward through this. Let's see. Nope. No, there's... What is that for then? What is this for? Is this just to have... Oh, you know what? I think this is the base for the probe. But it's like a cheap-ass plastic. Why? Why would you do that? I think that's what this is. That's what I want to say it is. But we're going to take out Tarkin's chair because why not? And I'm going to... Let's see. I do want to take out the probe droid too. It's not a probe droid. It's the droid that probes. It's like, come here, daughter. We're gonna do some fun things. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks cool. Oh man, oh, it's got a lot of little parts. But then, how do I... Oh, there's a pole. There's a pole, baby. All right, so that's what you get. You get this pole, and you shove it in this cheap plastic. They couldn't do ABS or something much nicer. No, they're like, you know what? Let's just cheap out. I mean, who's gonna care? It's a probe. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna scan this, or I'm gonna make my own base. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna 3D print my own base. Why, Hot Toys? Why? I know it was all the way back in 2017, 2018. But still, Hot Toys. Still. So that's what it does. Should we take out all the little pieces? Alright. Now, I'm flying blind here because I don't have any kind of... Actually, I got a video up. What am I doing? Let's see. Heartbreaking happened to my original Deadpool. He's battle damaged Deadpool now. Yeah, at least Deadpool, it definitely looks cool. Battle damage. I guess I could make battle damage Vader. The Force is peeling the pleather. Yes, you are correct. Grab an unboxing video. I'm doing that right now. Oh, there's the probe. Is this guy going to put a... I don't think this guy's normally a 1/6 scale reviewer. It's a page called the review spot. Now are you gonna put the pieces on? There's a scissors. Cause I like there's these grippy things. Oh no, there's something oh, never mind. I'm like, oh no, there's something missing, but there's nothing missing. This is fucking I gotta put this into Tarkin's lapel. Oh no, I gotta put these into Tarkin's. Oh shit, there's everything is like everything shifted. I thought I lost everything, but I didn't. But I gotta go put these in Tarkin's pocket. Alright, there's one missing, but I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Or it's already in his pocket. You know what? We'll have to do this later. Because I feel like I'm wasting time because there's so many things that we can talk about. Let's put these back. But where is this? Damn it. There's this one of those little things missing. Oh, there it is. It's in here. I opened this up like once a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And now I am... You know, Tarkin's thumb on his regular hand looks like it was just like placed on. Looks weird. Oh, you know what? We don't need to be perfect. Anyway, that's my Vader. This is my first Hot Toys Vader. But maybe we'll do Funeral Pyre Vader. Big Rib! All right, welcome, Big Rib. What's up, Clinton Martin? What's going on? Interrogation droid, god damn it. Probe droid. Well, he is probing. Hello. Oh, yes, please. Send me an email with a picture. Here. Let's see. Work. I got that in my brain. I've been doing nothing but nonstop work. I mean, I get overtime, but still, I haven't been able to take like a break for myself. There's Matthias. There we go. This is Matthias's. Oh, look at that. All right. Wow, that looks so good. All right, here we go. We were unboxing the Vader Tarkin 2-pack that I've had since 2020. So I guess that is 6 years. Yeah. All right. Look at that. Let's see if I can. That looks so good. That looks beautiful. Is that a statue or is that which Joker is that? Is that the Hot Toys one? I can't tell. They all run together. But looking good in the neighborhood. All right. Thank you for sharing. Let's see. Okay, we have some choices. A few years ago, I made some prediction videos, which I'm pretty proud of myself. with some of the predictions that I made. Before we get deep into Jazz Inc., because I'm not sure I'm going to talk about... I'm like, do we talk about Hot Toys? Oh, Hot Toys DX, nice. Oh, let's see. And then, actually, while we're at it, we're gonna jump into the Discord real quick. We're gonna go here, and this is Winman's. What do you call it? Winman's Green Goblin that he got. Let's see. Oh, like why has it got to be that big of a zoom? This is a box, and there it is. This came out several years ago, but it's a nice comic version. It's pretty. I bet that's real leather. Damn it. I bet that was real leather. Let me pull these up. All right, so let's go through these real quick. I had some fun with these. So this is... Now let me see if I can...
The Godfather turn.
So let me see if I can get if I can get the sound, if I can add sound from the display. Let's see, add sound output. Where is it? Audio output. Let's see. Let's see if how this sounds. All right.
What's up, guys? Costa here with Pop Culture Living Room.
No, that's not working. But can you hear that, guys? Can you hear that? It's a special goblin pleather. Yeah. Why is that sound? Let me see.
And today, I'm going to predict the future. As things begin to normalize, I believe that 2022 is going to be a big year for 1/6 scale collecting. I've decided to take a look into my crystal ball and give you my top 10 predictions that will happen
This year. But they didn't happen that year. They happened...
Without further ado, let's begin. Number 10. A new Thor figure from Hot Toys.
This was a given. We're not going to watch the whole... All right, so Thor, number 2.
The first figure that Hot
This
Toys
is when Django Fett.
Django
And I was
Fett.
wrong.
With all the Boba Fett and Mandalorian hype
Wait,
going
that's
on
it.
right now, it just makes a lot of sense for Hot Toys to release Django Fett as its first figure of the new
Look at that
year.
bushy
Guys,
beard.
it's me interrupting
This
the
is me
video.
saying I fucked
Recorded
up.
this last-
All right, I was wrong. This one, I was right.
The first Hot Toys new figure announcement after the Lunar New Year will be Doc Ock.
I got that
on the way
right.
home. This one's
Number 7.
Mondo will finally put up Batman the
I was right about this one.
Joker for pre-order. Announced in the summer of 2020 with the release of May.
And now I have it in my collection.
Batman the animated series Joker has been MIA. Not even a
All right.
from Mondo.
This was before...
Hey, me again.
Wait. Wait.
Mondo did peep in July of 2021. So
Okay.
Number 6. Hot Toys will reissue the 89 Batmobile. The 89
I got that one right.
showing up in this year's Flash primed for a reissue. All the legwork is pretty much done. Just let's start up that factory and get these bad boys pumped out. Number 5. Hot Toys will have Padme Amidala from Attack of the Clones available for pre-order. Did someone say
It might not have happened in 2022. Oh wait, it did.
Padme is ready for her debut.
Wait.
I wish we could get the Queen Amidala
And then
full makeup in. Number 4. Hot Toys will announce and make Mace Windu.
I was killing it that year.
Pre-order. Continuing with my Attack of the Clone anniversary predictions, the baddest Jedi is coming to your display case.
Here's one I wish would have happened.
Number 3, Damn Toys will announce Michael Corleone. This is the year of anniversary.
If Damn Toys, the makers of that beautiful Godfather figure, and I have both versions, and I will tell you later what I'm going to do with both of those, because I am excited about that too. If they would have made a Michael Corleone, god damn it, I want a Michael Corleone, Damn Toys. Give me a Michael Corleone. Like, they were prime.
The Godfather turns 50 in 2022, and Damn Toys is going to continue their line.
4 years ago, yeah. I love this one.
With Michael Corleone. I'd also love to see a Sunny.
Get ready. Only one. The next one, only one of 2 was correct.
This year's Toy Fair exclusives will include an updated regular normal Stan Lee figure and an updated Batman Returns Batman Bruce Wayne 2-pack. This year would have been Stan Lee's 100th birthday.
We did not get the Stan Lee. We still need an updated Stan Lee, right, guys? You think we should get an updated Stan Lee, right? I want to know. Tell me in the comments. Updated Stan Lee, just regular Stan Lee. I've only got the one from Guardians downstairs in our pop culture living room. And then the Bruce Wayne, we didn't get the 2-pack, but we did get Batman Returns. We did get Batman Returns, so there's that.
Birthday. What
and then
celebrate than to release an set.
Here's number 2. Oh wait.
Blitzway is going to announce updated versions.
Yo.
For original Ghostbusters.
Not in 2022.
I said it. Blitzway is going to release Ghostbusters 2.0. This makes a lot of sense, especially from a business perspective. There is a lot of hype right now with the Ghostbusters.
Does this guy make a lot of sense?
Was a hit movie. Hasbro
this guy's making a lot of sense.
With the 1-to-1 Spengler Proton Pack, and they're re-releasing the Spengler Neutrona Wand. Hasbro has the master toy license.
It took them to 2025 to announce it.
And if they don't make updated versions of the Ghostbusters, someone else can and will. There are so many companies out there that would love to have a piece of this. I have no problems with reissues. I collect figures to collect. But I'm not talking about reissue.
So, anyway, because everybody kept on saying they're not going to re-release the Ghostbusters. I predicted it in 2022 for 2022. But it happened in 2025. So suck it, people. Suck it. And go watch the prediction video. It's fucking awesome. All right, I got one more that is kind of like a prediction video. And I hope these are my top 5 grails, right? These are at the time, which was, God, what year was that? Top 5 grails. That was 2 years ago. Let's see. No, I don't want it. There we go. So these are my top 5 grails, but this ended up turning into a 2.0 wish list, basically. This is my 2.0 wish list.
I would share with you my top 5 real figures.
You guys might want to see that.
That I don't have, but I really want. Like
this is really the first one.
Now let's get this party started. Hit it. Number 5. Hot Toys Back to the Future 2, Doc and Marty. Like,
okay, these have not happened. But we're gonna be, this turned into a 2.0 video. I have Doc and I have Marty. I have these. I got these, but
a lot of figures on this
I
list.
still want 2.0s. So, like, I thought we were gonna get there.
Back to the Future 1, and we did get Einstein in that pack. We also got a 2.0
So,
Doc and Marty from Back to the Future 2 in their
here's
futuristic outfits.
number 4.
And by futuristic, I mean would look like still kind of 80s. Number 4, Hot Toys King Leonidas. This is.
Am I the only one that wants this?
Too predictable. It was a given that it was.
Oh yeah, the box. Am I the only one that wants this?
For me in my collection.
Warner Brothers is the distributor. Warner Brothers is the one who has the licensing for this. Why can we not get either? And I asked during the Jazz Inc. Thing. I did post something, but they didn't acknowledge my question. But that's okay, Lael. Anyway, it's a Warner Bros. So we could have InArt do it. We could have Hot Toys do it. We could have. I know it's been done twice. Once by Star Ace, which it doesn't look bad. It's not my first choice. Randall might want it. And then Hot Toys and Star Ace. So we can do Hot Toys, we could do InArt, we could do Jazz Inc. And any other company that wants the frickin' Warner Brothers license. Like, serious. Yes, everybody, like, let's see. You hear it? Let's see. Little known fact, the Goblin Bag comes with a soundtrack album for the film Deep Red by Dario Argento. If anyone gets this joke, let me know. Costradamus predicted the future, LOL. Well played, sir. Well played. Yes, we need a Stanley with the chair. Please, please, please. Yes. Why do we not have a 2.0 of that? They will never redo the Ghostbusters, or so we were told. Hell yeah. Nice shirt in the video. Thank you. The Box Fetish t-shirt. But yes, and you can get your Box Fetish t-shirt at the merch store. Link down below. Blinken says, I also really want Back to the Future 2.0 really bad. Yes! We need that. I have and update the sculpt on Doc. I think now they could do an amazing job. I still don't think, even Mars Toys, I still don't think anybody's nailed it quite yet. Didn't know you had a fox fetish. No judgment. What's up, Roach with the jacket? How are you doing? We're going through my Grails video. Now, I'm going to have to do an updated Grails video because, well, we gotten through here.
Greek.
Yeah, obviously the number one. Yes, Blinkens. Hold on, we yes, this makes sense. So much sense. Let us get a rooted hair Doc, please. It'd be so freaking cool. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to look nice. You don't have to have gel in it. You just need it to be puffed out. Although make it better looking than Sideshow's Beetlejuice out of the box. I'm afraid to futz with that, but at some point I'm gonna have to futz with that Beetlejuice. Because I want. Oh, we can talk about Lydia Dietz too. Oh, I want to talk about that. So I'm Greek. I need.
The movie was.
I mean.
In 2000 scale figure. But this figure looks fantastic.
It still looks good. I still might want to buy it, but I'm afraid about the silicone.
It's a Warner Brothers title, so.
InArt. It's calling it back then.
Batman Returns 2-pack. Oh man, Michael Keaton.
All right, so we didn't get a 2-pack. We did not get the 2-pack as in the previous video, but we did get the 2.0. And yes, Hallelujah. I did get it before it went waitlist. I did get it before it went to the wait list. And yes, Blinkins, please, or somebody make a better head sculpt for the Mars, because the Mars did not. That's the one. I mean, the current docs are okay. They're better, but not perfect. Thank you, Big Rib. Thank you. I mean, that was only 3 years ago. So, but thank you. So yeah, I want, because I'm gonna have to buy the Mars Toys Biff, because I had it, I purchased it, then I did not like the head sculpt, but I forgot I bought the second body, and that second body came. So I have the Biff body, second body, that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. So yeah, so I might just have to bite the bullet and get that Biff. It's still available. I need somebody to do a better sculpt, like, please. But we got the 1 out of the 2. The second head sculpt for this, I like this joke. Hold on, I made it. I don't care. I'm gonna show you my jokes.
I Batman and Adam West. I like Adam West and Michael Keaton the best for my Batman. The Batman's Batman.
Yes, there we go. I loved it.
Returns 2-pack with the Batsuit.
They killed the 2.0. The 2.0 kills it. Got the Mars Toys Mr. W, so gonna put that head on the Mr. W. Although I do like this look. That look is cool too. I mean, the new head sculpt puts this one to shame. Thank the Lord. Let's see. Where is... Yeah, and this is when... All right. All right, so here's my next one. What's a good body for Keaton, Bruce? I have the head sculpt from Returns I need to use. I mean, Topo's bodies are not that great, and you probably have, if you've watched Helen, you know that the Topo body, the ankles are a problem, and they really are. That's like the Kane figure. I don't know if you can't even see the Kane figure. Anyway, that's a Topo body, and it's just I gotta use a stand. But they do have on 1/6 kit. Topo did make a tuxedo that you can. I'm assuming you could put the head on. So it's a tuxedo meant for Bruce Wayne head. But if you can get your hands on a Mr. W, maybe that would be cool to grab. I can't get to my Mr. W right now. But here, the next Grail that I want, the 2 and the 2.0 that I begged for.
Come on, Hot Toys, make it so! Number 2, A New Hope, Han Solo,
Okay.
and Chewbacca. Oh, my kingdom for a Han Solo.
This is here.
Chewbacca from A New Hope. Announced back in 2014. Han Solo and Chewbacca are iconic in the Star Wars universe.
But
for some reason, they will not release another young Han Solo. We've gone through the Empire Strikes Back anniversary. No Bespin Han. We are in the middle of the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Where is my Han Solo and Chewbacca from Return of the Jedi? And
oh my God!
For that matter. Come on, Hot Toys. You've released older Harrison Ford.
Okay.
Why can't we go?
Prayers were delivered. The universe, the Lord above, prayers were delivered. We not only got, we didn't get A New Hope. Well, we did get A New Hope version in a quarter scale. But let's shrink that bad boy down. We did get an Empire Strikes Back Han, which you could make into like a Bespin. Because it has the jacket, right? Empire Strikes Back Han. We did get a Return of the Jedi Han. I mean, he's right over there. We did get an Empire Strikes Back Chewbacca. Hell yeah. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. Thank you, Hot Toys. That was that. Those prayers were answered. And here's where I'm hoping my number one. So I'm hoping. So we got 2 out of the 5. Right? We got the Batman Returns. And we got the Han Solos and the Chewbaccas. Let's see. Assuming the coming Masters of the Universe movie will be good, I hope so. Would you be interested in figures, not Mondo? That's a good question. It depends on how good the movie is. Like, I do not have any desire to have anything from the first movie, and I'm pretty happy with the Skeletor I have from Mondo. I don't know. I think that would be pretty low on my list. There are some Mondo figures in the Masters of the Universe line that I wish. One, I wish I would have gotten Trapjaw. He's one of my favorites, and he looks great. I wish I would have gotten Orko, and I had to sell, and I didn't want to, but things were happening. I had to sell my my Battle Cat. So maybe one day I'll be able to get Battle Cat back at least. And with the Battle Cat, I was gonna get He-Man, so I would have at least Skeletor and He-Man. But yeah, I don't know if I would with the new movie. It's not like right now I'm trying to unless I start making a shit ton more money, I'm trying to stick with the nostalgicness, so old cartoon He-Man. I still cannot believe how bad Hot Toys Anne Hathaway Catwoman 1.0 and 2.0. Right? I'm so glad InArt is making, yeah, and so is J&D, and I like J&D's the way J&D's look. I don't know if it's gonna turn out in the end, the J&D version. We'll see. I know the InArt will turn out because I don't think we've had a bad. I know there were talks about like Aragorn being a little off, but I don't think there's been like a bad. I mean, look at the Snape. Look, you can't see him. I'm little in the picture. I'm little. So yeah, I know I need them too. I need a Chewie. I missed out on the last. Get on the wait list. They have not shipped yet, the current batch. I just got mine like a month ago. And the next batch, there's got to be something happening in China, or, well, I guess with the world, everything that's happening on the world stage right now, shipping from China is not happening right now, or as quickly. And yeah, just get on the wait list. That Chewbacca, love it. It looks so good. Let's see. What's up, S-Beam? What's going on? Glad you're here. Jared Leto's Skeletor looks amazing. Even if the movie sucks, I'm getting him. It does look. He does look pretty good. Have we heard his voice? I've watched a couple of the trailers. I don't remember hearing his voice. I wonder if he's gonna do Skeletor. Yeah. Wish they would have made that Ares. I know, right? I hope they still make the Ares. But yeah, from the trailers, I will give my I do have excitement for Masters of the Universe, the movie. So I went and saw the first live action one in the theaters. And I was sad. It wasn't like the cartoon. It was sad. Same cost, I think, like more MOTU comic or cartoon versus live action. Live action doesn't interest me much. Yeah. So here is my number one Grail that I want. You guys already know what it is if you've been hanging out with me.
One day, they will be mine. Number 1. Blitzway 1984 Ecto-1. Yeah, I know, this isn't a figure, but this is one.
Is this happening this year?
Want and need. I don't know what.
Are we gonna get a end of the year?
Vehicles in the 1/6 scale. They're just
Are we going to get a surprise announcement once they release the Ghostbusters and the Ghostbusters and the DeLorean, which I also want that DeLorean, but then I have this DeLorean and I'm blind to movie accuracy on most things. So yeah. Mondo MOTU, I missed out on Orko and Evil Lynn, but that Orko, that's a special piece there. I wish I got in on that Orko and that Battle Cat. I wish I didn't sell him, but I had no choice at that time. So sad. Anyway, don't want to. So this is it. Are we going to get a updated Ecto 1? I mean, to be honest, all they have to do is just go throw their old one through the thing. I know there was issues with the Afterlife one with stickers and shit, but like, just get your molds, get the factories just up and running, get the whatever molds you already have, unless you I hope they didn't destroy them. Just go out there or remake them. I know you have the designs, just remake them. I want this Ecto 1. Please. Please. I didn't win that auction. That auction it was $18.50, which with shipping was basically like $13.50 in shipping, like, because it was like $400 a ship. But then there was also the tax, so like it would have been turned out to the same. It would have been the same, but I didn't. I didn't have enough. I'm sad. This would make me super happy. I know it's a thing. Whatever. I don't care. Let's look at my list of things. All right, let's pull up the Jazz Inc. Thing real quick. I know InArt did Gimli. Looks great. Prototype. Let's throw that out there because that was brought up today. Should a company have to have a prototype available for pre-orders? Should there be a finished prototype? Should there be a finished prototype? I feel like there should be a prototype. What do you guys think? Are renders adequate? Are renders adequate for what do you call it? For pre-orders? Like I honestly think that you should have the full figure available and not just renders. Like I think that's cheating. But anyway, I'm kind of curious to know that. And let me do 1/6 scale man. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna have the sound off on this, and we'll just go through some highlights, because there was some highlights. There's some good stuff brought up on that Jazz Inc. But nope. No. Now, what do you guys want to talk about first from that Jazz Inc. What do you call it? The Jazz Inc. Video. We can talk about it. We can talk Cineboxes. We can talk figures. We can talk whatever guys you want to start off with first. You want to talk kit? I'm excited for that. I will be pre-ordering it, just not right now. I am going to wait. a little. I'm not gonna listen. The good thing about Jazz Inc. is they will warn you when the pre-orders are done. I'm not gonna wait, and then I'm gonna do what MB Dyson did and go on a very long payment plan. Yeah. Big Rib, Ecto 1, needed to, will look so cool with my Ghostbusters coming. FYI, I have a second Blitzway Ghostbusters Deluxe on PO if anyone missed out. Oh shit. Anybody missed out on that Deluxe? Big Rib has one. So so yeah. Big Rib. I have the original special pack, but I did also get the new special pack because I want those extra head sculpts. I say no, but it would be a super helpful. We can still choose to say yay or nay. Okay. I think it would be fair. You buy what you see. True. Big Rip says yes! Windman says Cinnabox! Wait, did I just OP collect? Oh, somebody bought 9 Cinnaboxes. All right, let's talk Cinnaboxes. I can pull those up easy without the video. All right, so and we'll go to Jazz Inc.'s website too, because that'll help. On top of that, let's see, Jazz Inc. group, but then Jazz Inc. website. Where I thought I had the Jazz Inc. website open. So they had some in stock, although it's still going to take time for it to ship. And then instead of almost 2 years, it's 12 to 16 weeks, but we'll see if that stays true, because that might not stay true. And these Cinnaboxes. Now here is the, these are the 130s, and 130 means is 130 centimeters in width. That's the DF120 is 120 centimeters in width. That means the box itself is 120 centimeters or 1200 millimeters. Let me pull. So here they are, and now these are just renders by an artist. So they're not actually from the movies or anything. You have Modern Batcave, which I'm not sure, like, is that might be, there's got to be better pictures than this. Like, I blew this up. I wonder if they have individual, let's see, I'm on the page. They're going to be at Comic-Con. All right, here. We'll look at it this way. All right, so this is cool. I'm guessing they can't have any kind of, it's weird because, like, maybe for display cases they don't have the licensing to put the art in. So this looks like there's no Batman or Batcave. I think this looks cool. A nice inspired rendering of the animated series. It's really cool. So they have two types. They have the 130 and the 75. So the 75 is 75 centimeters or 750 millimeters wide. And let's look at the height of these. So the height of the 75 is 650 millimeters, which is the regular height of a regular Moducase. Moducase likes to do their 650. No, actually I take that back. No, it is 650 height, and then depth is 600, and that's the depth. So and then on the interior you get 22 inches or 560 millimeters deep, 27 inches high, and then 24 inches high and 27 inches long. And then that's these. So you got the two styles, the non-backlit and the backlit. So here's the non-backlit over here, and these are the backlit. And the difference in price is you start for the 75s, they're $284. Without it, that doesn't include VAT for for Europeans. It doesn't include shipping either. They're going to calculate the shipping. So I'm sorry, I'm like looking into the I'm looking into the chat. You have the I guess they made special risers. That's cool. Yeah, these are. Yeah, if you want to make risers, just follow. You can make these risers. It's just like making a display case, but then adding your PVC sheet, or you can get like MDF thin, a quarter, 1/8 of an inch thick MDF, black. Cut it and slide it into your notches and make your own. What do you call it? You make your own riser. These are the 1/6. All right. So here's the 130s. Oh, and the difference in price. I forgot to do that. So to get it with the light sheet and the and one of the pictures in the back. Let's see. It is $474. So almost 200. So 190. Is that, yeah, 190. It's 284 without 274. No. Duh. No, yeah. Yeah. So it's an extra 190 for the light sheet and the picture. I don't know what material they're making this picture out of. If you were to get like a backlit sign, and I'm guessing it's not even a decal. Like, it sounds like it might be the Vintage Cave acrylic film background. What does that mean, acrylic film? Is it acrylic? Is it fit, like, is there an extra piece of it? Because if you look at if we go and look at what a light sheet looks like, to me, there has to be something on top of it. So this is the company that makes the light sheet, and I actually went and I've been emailing them to see how much it would cost for them to make a light sheet for me, because I'm curious. It's a place called Adlux, and that's the light sheet, and you can see up close. They've got this. I guess it's a laser etched piece, and I don't know if that would affect your the light coming through. Like, do you need another piece on top of it? Like, this looks like it's a piece of acrylic that goes on top of this, so I don't know if yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be flexible. They're like we can make this at 3mm thickness, but when I asked them about the light sheet, they're like, yeah, you want 3mm. What about 8mm? And I'm like, what? But you can make them as thin as 3mm. Why can't I get 3mm? And you can get them in single white, tunable white, which it means that you can get the different color spectrum, the temperatures from 3000 Kelvin all the way up to 6000 Kelvin. Actually, it says 18K. So 1800 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. You can get RGBW, which would be cool, but like RGBW, you wouldn't need these two for a backlit display. You would only need the cool white. You would just need white. One color, white. Cool white, too. 6000 or above. It's not waterproof. Is it? I don't know if it's like what. Let's see. This is their video for it. So it's thin, but this doesn't look like it's 3mm thin. This looks like it's thicker, and I do not know if they can actually go 3mm. Any translucent material you can use. So I'm not sure if it's a film that they're using for Jazz Ink or what. A lot of these use for home use. But I knew these cases weren't going to be cheap. When I started researching this, and then I made my own backlit acrylic display cases, which I'm working on something right now to make it even cheaper than how I made it originally. So there might be a way to make it cheaper. For a 24 by 48 piece right now, you could probably, so if we compare it to the 140 or the 130, so I'm like going all over the place. Anyway, you get the different backgrounds, which is cool. I just don't know if, like, is it going to be regular backlit signage type piece? Is it going to be a very thin piece of acrylic? Is it going to be like a piece of film that is on that they use for aquariums? I don't know which it's going to be. Now, if you were to go to a sign place to get a piece of film made for you that's 24 by 48, the cheapest so far I have found is $55 plus shipping. And I'll was it $55? I think it was $55 plus shipping. And then that's where they get you, is the shipping. It's like, here's another $13 for shipping. But it's like 3mm thick film that you place on a piece of acrylic, and the acrylic is not going to cost that much to buy, because you're going to get a really thin piece. And then the lights would be the most expensive part at $80. So, like, let's say 80, and so $140, you could make a backlit display. Well, let's add $20 for the acrylic. So maybe $160 for like a DF120. You could add the display, but again, I have to do all the numbers and all the work on it. I also need to buy. I wasn't going to do it, but because I don't plan on making a really big display, backlit display. I plan on just doing these little ones. And the acrylic that I get from Pictorum is cheaper at this size than the film is. And then I would have to get the film and a piece of acrylic. But if I was to go bigger, it would be like $200 for a Moducase. It's $100 for those, a piece for those, for the ones that I'm doing for my Batman the Animated Series. But yeah, the one thing that they don't have on here, and maybe I missed it, maybe you guys can tell me, is they said they were gonna have the ability to buy the backgrounds, multiple backgrounds, but I do not see that option on here. So yeah. I mean, the other cool thing, if you do it yourself and you don't care, I mean, I had AI help me make mine. I made this one. This is the second one that I bought both of these acrylics for the ones that I'm making that are bigger. Where'd they go? No. Let's see if I'll show you guys again my backlit acrylic. So I am doing this one. I had this one generated. I don't have time. I would make them myself, but I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm sorry. So this is the first one I'm making. And I'm guessing Jazz Ink is not allowed to have any Batman symbol in theirs. where they would have to, so yeah. So this is my background for the one. And then the other one above it is going to be this. No, not this. It's going to be this. And I showed these last week. I'm excited about these being. So I'm going to have all my villains, well, most of the villains in one case of the Mondo ones. And then I'm going to have the Batmobile, the 12-inch, the 1/12 Batmobile I have, and the Batman's in the bottom case with that other background. Let's go and see some questions. Let's go into the chat real quick. We'll go back to these Cineboxes. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's great. For me, the price is way off. But hey, I mean, everything is expensive right now. Everything is expensive. Might order a Cinebox, but I just may get a 60-gallon aquarium instead for my kit. I mean, that's an option. That's an option. I'm trying to find ways to make this stuff bigger. Cheaper. So I'm trying to figure out ways to make these light boxes cheaper. So I am going to be coming out with a video. I'm waiting on, I ordered 3 pieces of backlit acrylic. So there will be a full video on how I did you kind of saw what I did on my latest short is pretty much what I did. The lens, and they sold out of the lights that I used. They finally are back in stock, but now I'm like, do I want to tell everybody how to make these before I'm finished? Because it'll be all out of stock. That's what happened with the magnetic tape. Amazon was out of stock every time I tried to buy magnetic tape a few years ago. But yeah, and the kit background, I mean, you could get it made. I mean, this looks like, to me, it looks like a prompt was made for the opening shot of a Knight Rider desert scene with the sun setting and the this and the that. So so these cases are the basic Moducases versions, right? Meaning they are the same. No, these cases are a little bigger. So there's the DF120. This is 100 millimeters bigger. Then there's the DF60. The 75 is 15 millimeters, 15 centimeters bigger. So I think at Windman42 should make all our Acosta boxes backgrounds. He does an amazing job. You guys saw that. And if you're in the Discord, link below, you will see not only do we 3D print in there, Windman loves putting his figures, making backgrounds for them, and they're fantastic. So yeah, I would, call on the Windman. I want the desert background and light up for kit. I might just do my own. I mean, it'll be easy as soon as I'm gonna test it out myself, the film, and see how that works. Because really, let's say you have a Moducase. You can use the back 2 channel. So they use a 2040 for the back post, and you have 2 slots in the 2040. The back slot is where the back panel goes in. And you can use the Moducase back panel, but you can make a separate 3 millimeter wide PVC sheet back panel with your light on it. So you don't have to even mess around. You do not have to mess up your current Moducase. So you get these self-adhesive cuttable. You don't even need to solder. Don't even need to do that. I did some extra things because I wanted to have my front lights with the back lights. You do not need to solder for these cases. You take the plugs, if you buy multiples, they come with plugs, they plug together, and then you get a plug to go out the back, and then you stick a controller onto the 2 wires, and then you stick a connector onto the controller. Let me see. Do I have one somewhere around here? I did have one somewhere around here. Anyway, so like here's a 2040. So this back, we're calling this one the back, or actually we'll say this is the back. You'll slide your light panel in there that you made. You don't even, like I said, you don't even have to solder shit. You just pop it together. And then in this channel, what I did, and another thing though that I'm trying to think of, I made a bracket to go in the middle here to use double-sided tape so that maybe you could slide in an acrylic panel, but using this other channel to slide in your acrylic, the backlit acrylic, you would just need to measure from the top of the shelf to the bottom of the top panel. And that's it. And then you just slide, and then you measure it, the width plus a little bit more for the channel. I do everything in millimeters, and then I'll convert it to inches if needed. That's what I did with all of my Pictorum ones. And I checked them like 8,000 times. But you can make a light box for your Moducase if you want to attempt that. Now, I have a feeling that the light sheet will block this. I have a feeling, just like having the acrylic slide into this channel. See this channel, the channel in front of the back channel is also used to connect, like if you want to put a shelf in there and you have a shelf that you can slide up and down in this channel. Now, if you use that for acrylic, then you won't be able to do the back channel. And that's why I don't see myself making a massive case, like my Batman case, to be backlit, because I would love to fit as many figures in there as possible. I have a feeling that also, let's see, 8 millimeters. I'm hoping that it doesn't, because if it doesn't block that, then that'd be awesome. So let me see. So what is that? That's 1.5. So 15. So yeah, maybe, let's see, 8 millimeters. Why can't I? You know what? If I make a bracket, 8 millimeters would fit perfectly. Or I just measure it to be around the thing inside the, yeah. Maybe I will have them see how much it costs for them to make this. Yeah, 8 millimeters. That's pretty cool. So if you do it my way, at the moment you lose that front channel for what do you call it? Shelves. I don't know if that'll happen with the light box, because I don't know how thick they're making it. I don't know, like, because they only have about 8 millimeters. But then if you're snapping something on it, it blocks the channel anyway. Because you can't have any bit of that channel. You cannot have any bit of that channel blocked, and we are at 8 millimeters. Because if it's any thicker to add the film onto it, yeah, I mean, maybe you won't have access to that. Maybe you will. I don't know. It's only guesses. But yeah, you could do that with your own, with a Moducase that you have now. Like, just if you have no plan on adding risers or extra shit, then, you know, You could do that. I must admit the desert background for Kit looks pretty damn good. It does. Oh no, it looks like it's straight from the intro, and nobody has a copyright on the fucking scene of the intro. Yeah, it's gonna look sick with that jazzing Kit. Yeah, but then you can only put Kit in there. And here's the other thing: like, is the Kit going to be the size? Is what is? Let me see. Let me pull it. They're let's see. Let me pull up the Kit with the background. So I don't know if it's 2 size, because then that's a very itty bitty car and there's a lot of extra space. Yeah. No, that's the video. Damn it. I just want the picture of the vehicle. So, yeah, here we go. So, here it is. Now, look at all this space. That's the only thing I'd be afraid, like, at least with other things. Like, I plan on, for my Batmobile case, I plan on putting shelves in there. But I also plan on doing I might do my own Bat computer. I know Yost talked about it, but I'm thinking about doing my own because the Broke Collector is inspirational. They started their own 89 Bat computer, and you can buy those little LCDs. You can go on AliExpress and get them. You can get them for like anywhere between $6 and like 15 or 20 bucks. So, and I found a guy who has the wiring diagram with the Arduino controller. I really want to do that. I know a lot of people, you know, don't want to do that, and that's cool. That's fucking cool. But I think I want to follow the footsteps of Broke Collector, make my own. Is the light sheet really that good? I want to buy it separately. I don't know. It looks cool, like to have something thin and you not see the LEDs. And I'm wondering, like, what they're using. They say they use like laser technology to cut out their diffuser, so that would be freaking cool. But it doesn't look like they're selling the light sheet separately like they said they would. My guess is they don't want to have like all these light sheets lying around, and who knows how much they cost. Because the difference between, it's like $631 for the so it's $631 for the this one, and excludes the VAT. So $631. You still got to pay tax on it if you're in Europe, and it doesn't include the shipping. And it's $631 to the US, which will include tariff at some point, and doesn't include shipping. So, and shipping, I believe shipping one Moducase from Moducase, I think is like $100. So one of these cases really runs it up there for you. Now, if you already have a Moducase, you can still make a light up background if you really want. And I'm working on it so that it can be functional too. That's the question. Have seen posed, but I haven't seen the answer. Are they selling just the light sheet for folks who already have Moducase? No, because they're different sizes. Moducases are totally different size. You're not going to get a light sheet unless Moducase wants to do it themselves. They could do that, but then they would have to be in the business of getting the artwork too. On top of that, I think this is special just for Jazz Inc.'s cases. I want to get my own case, but have the light sheet. The background will be easy to acquire. Yeah. Ledge Limited Collectibles. What's going on? Welcome. Yeah, Moducases start at like $200 per shelf for a DF60. Yep. I haven't had a Moducase. I'm gonna go to let me go to Moducase. So there is no like actual price for these light sheets on the light sheet place, but I should finish my conversation with them. I ended it in January. They're like, "Can we get some more information about your business?" And I'm like, and I should have just told them I was a YouTube channel. And yeah, that's what I should have told them. All right, so a regular Moducase in the DF series. The DF 120 starts at $320. Let me see how much would it cost to get one DF 120 sent to me? Moducase. One DF 120. I think these are still stellar. I just wish you wish they didn't take long to get to you, but it's a great product. I like the Moducase. Of course I do. Let's see, if I add this, I'm gonna choose my option. I'm gonna get the LED strip, and then I'm gonna get it in pure white because I like it bright, like the outside, like sunshine. Although sunshine's a little yellow. And I'm gonna get the black background with a black frame. And we added that to cart, and let's proceed to checkout. And it will cost me, how do you guys not know my address already? It will cost me $1 billion to ship it. No, let's see. $107, and so one DF 120 would cost me $427.50. I think I could make that cheaper. I think I can. Especially with the new acrylic prices. If these acrylic prices are what they say they are, I could make it way cheaper. Way cheaper. Because it's the acrylic and the aluminum are like the two biggest issues. But the aluminum, I've been able to find, like on Amazon, if you buy it in like packs of 10 or more, like you get a discount. Or if you buy them in long lengths and cut them yourself. Yeah, let's see. Mitchell, what are you thinking? Ledge, what's good? What is up? What's happening? I don't think it's worth it at the price they're asking. Yeah, it is. It's expensive. And 631 is just the start. I mean, they're probably going to end up being nice. They don't have. Here's what I don't understand. You showed a Cinebox in your stream, but it was without the light box, right? Like they didn't have I don't remember them having one with. Why not have one with the light box in the back already to show it off? Like that's where I think like renders are great as placeholders, but like before I'm like ordering something, I mean, you do know what the Moducase is going to look like because that's out there. But like, why don't you have the light box already? And why don't you have the like a sample of the light box and a sample of one of the backgrounds? You don't need all the backgrounds, just one of them, so you can see what it looks like. That would be great. I'm never gonna get invited on a live stream with Yoast. All because of the animated Batmobile and some of these other things that I'm talking about here. Like, why can't we get prototypes? Anyway, Hoff figure standing needs some room to accommodate. That's a lot of room, 1/6 light. There's so much room in this case. Where is it? So much room. Is this scale though? This I don't even know if it's to scale. So yeah, it might not even be. It might be maybe the car's smaller or bigger. I don't know. That I do like that. I'm like looking at this and you guys aren't looking at it with me. There we are. I'm back. Look at it. I do like this background. Here, I don't understand the Moducase in these renders. Like, you see these lights up here? This is in all of their DF cases. But the lighting goes over on the front, not the back. Why do they have the lighting in the back? I never understood that. It's on the front. The other thing, though, is what I've learned is that there will be reflection of the front lights onto the acrylic. So if you don't mind that, I kind of fixed mine back there so that, let's see, so that you see that little white line above Han. It's just I made it minimal, but yeah. So let's see, 30 by 40. Let's see, build one for the 1/6 DeLorean by Build Its Way. Oh God, I want that thing. There's so many things happening. I have the ones. I have the Hot Toys version. I want that Blitzway. It's still available. I want the Blitzway one, but I have there's things happening this summer. So, a must that is not getting canceled whatsoever is the Disney animation desk from Paragon Effects. That is coming into this collection, and at some point I will be making a young Walt Disney and Ub Iwerks to be like hanging around the desk and sitting at the desk. That is a must. So that's right now. It was supposed to be here in March. I'm looking at my I'm looking at the account. Paragon is saying July. Okay, July for one. Ghostbusters. I'm gonna say that they're gonna be here in July. They're not gonna be June, July, because they shipped maybe at the end of March from China to get to Blitzway, or to get to the ports over here, to wherever, to their distribution center. So they have to ship from China to their distribution center, and then from that distribution center to us, which means it's gonna like 30 to 60 days to their distribution center, and then after that to us. So I'm hoping it takes longer. And then the third big one. I say big one because I ended up getting the double pack, the Jazz Inc. Catwoman. And that is now slated for July, mentioned by Yost. So as much as I would love that DeLorean, but anyway, I digress. What's up, Taquito? Welcome. Are you going to put a light sheet in it, Vision? Oh, you guys are talking back and forth. I'll build it for you. Then what size is it? Oh, okay. So Vision's going to be building display cases for people. That's super expensive for that small box. Yes. Well, the 130 is, I want to say 40 something inches. I think it fits the other Batmobile, the animated. I don't like to use lights much. Statue lights don't last long. Wait, I thought you had, or we're getting the, no, I was what do you call it? Responsible. I already have the Hot Toys DeLorean, and it doesn't look like the doors might open and close. I don't see myself playing with the doors. The wheels turn. I don't see myself playing with the wheels. The windows go up and down. I don't see myself doing that. I haven't even turned the lights on this thing. The seats feel like leather, and there might feel like carpet. Like for me, like I'm gonna just have it. It's just gonna be there. It'll always be in the floating part of it, so damn good point about the Cinebox, because I think he had one behind him. He did. He had a Cinebox behind him in the live stream, but no light box. So, yeah. Let's see. Yes, I'm getting, but I won't use the lights often. Has more value when everything works if I get rid of. Yeah, but it's something I don't want to get. I wouldn't want to get rid of. That's a great point. Yoast should do a video presentation on. Yeah, like have it in studio. Why is it like you've been planning it for months? You should have been able to get samples. You're a business. You're a business. Like I got samples. From Pictorum. It takes like like a week to 10 days to get your order. It got me on the thing. I like to run my lights on the inside of the front bars, shining towards the back. Yeah, that's the way they're supposed to be. Must-have vehicles for me. Dude, we're going down here. Knight Rider. Yes. Airwolf. 18 van. 18 van more than Knight Rider for me. If I'm going to put them in like a list. Millennium Falcon. Yes, I'm doing the fan home Millennium Falcon. So I'll be posting videos about that. Oh, my response was to Ledge. It's confusing, guys. Sometimes it's confusing. I'm skeptical with the battle damage Catwoman from Jazz Inc. I am too. It's so late in the game for them to do like a what do you call it? Like a poll on what thread should we use. It's so late in the game. So you know what? I didn't finish Mitchell's Voyager and a Borg. Oh, I would want a Borg cube. Hell yes. I have my have like the Borg cube and then Locutus standing right in front of it or next to it. That would be badass because I got Locutus. That's one of my favorite. That's one of the best figures X06 has made. That Locutus. So yeah, that battle damage Catwoman Matthias. I mean, I have it on order, so of course I want it to look good. But like, can we move in it? I don't know. I don't know if how that's gonna turn out. I love all those too, Mitchell. I'm looking for an Airwolf remote control helicopter. Oh shit, that would be cool. I wonder if they are still ironing out the fit and finish on the Cinebox light panel. Why? You shouldn't be. If you have it for pre-order and it's in stock, ship it. It's supposed to ship from China. Should be ready. Nah, I don't buy it. Scotty, what's up, Scotty? My man, my mate. How's it? So far, it could be better. I mean, it's good now because I'm with you guys. Yeah. I'm just feeling. I've been working too much, like six days a week. Ugh. Yeah. Release the Catwoman. I'm cool with them chilling on releasing the Catwoman. So many things all coming in the same time. Clinton Martin says he's seen an Airwolf RC before. I think I have too. So yeah, so I think they're probably going to turn out great. This is definitely if you're getting the Knight Rider and you want to have its own case, this is the one that you want. I don't have any good feelings about the Michael Knight from Factory Entertainment. Yeah. But yeah, the Michael Knight from Factory Entertainment. There might not be a Michael Knight in my case. Or in my living room. I think this is going to go down in our pop culture living room. So yeah. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you. I'm just a product of the 80s and 90s, so of course I'm gonna I need a BA Barrage. I need an A team, and I need a company to get the license. Actually, let's see. Oh, I'm like, hold on. Let's see. Does NBC own the A team? Who owns the A team? It is owned by Universal Television. They need to get. You know who's going to get the license? Factory Entertainment. That's who's going to get the license. They're going to give me a shitty BA Baracus. Hit that like button! And again, you see what's going on below? What is your show off of the week if you haven't told us already? Let's get into some more of this video. All right, we talked Cinnabox. Cinnabox good. But you can also make your own. Oh, shit. Hold on one second, guys. Let's see if Amazon even rung my doorbell. Now I don't know if my all right, cool. Because I was waiting for a package of more lights for the backlight displays over here. My Cinnaboxes. I'm not calling them my Grail Apollos. I really love these little cases, and I am adding. So before we move on to the rest of the Jazz Inc., my other Cinnaboxes, my other Grail Apollo cases. So I'm making one that's 50 millimeters wide. It's going to be wider than these, just 50 millimeters wider, so I can actually put two figures in. So I'm going to do my Inspector Clouseau with the Pink Panther original poster. And I'm going to buy a body for the other head sculpt and the police uniform. So I'm going to put them together into that case. I am going to do a, not just movies. I'm going to do Kurt Cobain with, I think I'm going to choose In Utero. The album cover for In Utero. I love In Utero. I think I love In Utero more than more than Nevermind. But I'm going to do a Kurt Cobain case, line up, back up with the In Utero. I am going to do The Godfather with the original Godfather poster. It's like a painting of Don Corleone. I'm going to have the Don Corleone in the tuxedo in there, in his chair, with the table, and put all the... And then I'm going to have the Golden Years Don Corleone in there, holding up the bag, supermarket bag. So that's going to be another case. And then I got to measure it, but I want to do Jack Sparrow and the Damn Toys / EQUAZ Toys Barbossa together in one case and do the Black Pearl poster behind it. See if I can get the Black Pearl, how big that wheel is. I'm hoping I can fit it in the case. But if I can't and just have Jack and Barbossa, I think that'll be awesome. I think I'm going to put Snape in one of these. So Mr. Snape with his table and potions. We'll put him in there because I don't know if I'm going to get, if or when I'm going to get any more of these Harry Potter figures. I'm still debating on the Dumbledore. Spec Fiction still has it up for pre-order, so I may go through them. My Old Man Logan from So-So Toys. I'm going to do the... it's one of my favorite comics. Get the comic cover of Old Man Logan. Stick Old Man Logan in there. Unless I make the wider one and put a horse in there with him. Oh, that would be cool as fuck. And then there was one more I was thinking about doing. Because I'm trying not to do Star Wars. I may do Doc and Marty. I may do Doc and Marty with the Back to the Future. I'm thinking about that one. So I have a plan for those. I'm excited about that. So yeah. Scott, did you grab a signature edition? I did not. I can't grab it right now. I have to wait. And signatures, for me, it's not, you know, when I go to a Comic-Con, I don't get signatures. I don't even get pictures. I just like to go hang out. I grabbed the Hoff signature, definitely not expecting anything decent from, Factory Entertainment for the figure. I'd be happy with just the card. Me too. I am definitely getting it though. I'm definitely getting the kit. I started rewatching A-Team. I think one of those like Pluto TV or Tubi or something like that has them. I'd like to see Starsky and Hutch and the Fall Guy vehicles. Who is it? It's Mike's Mods has Starsky and Hutch in 1/8, I believe, which looks cool. Does anyone know the Coyote from Hardcastle and McCormick? Oh my God, you're going Hardcastle and McCormick. Damn. Should we talk about other shit like we'll go Riptide? We'll go Heart to Heart. Yes. Knots Landing. Can I get a Falcon Crest figure? Can I get Dynasty, please? Can I get a what's it face? Let's see. Windman's waiting for a delivery of retold art for my Goblin and 77 Spider-Man or classic suit wooden. Says it's out for delivery. Ooh, good luck. Hopefully it gets there. For your Detolf art. It's not retold. It's not art that we've retold it. We've retold it. Anyway. Leah says, don't debate, just do it. And I will say Richard Harris I loved Richard Harris's performance version. Loki, what is going on? How's it going, y'all? What's up? Fun fact, Daniel Radcliffe, who played Harry Potter, used to live near me in London before he became famous. LOL. Really? How near in London? How near? Oh man, that reminds me. I was in London in 2018 for the Cure's 40th anniversary. I think I've told this story. I don't know if I told this story before. But it was July 4th week. And the World Cup was going on at that time, and I was having such an amazing time in London, and my wife and I fell in love with England, and to the point where we started looking for places for like when the kids leave to get a place in London, and then Brexit happened. I think I mentioned that too. Anyway, so Greece and the U.S. were not in the World Cup at that time, and I wanted a team to root for. So I was like, I'm feeling it. Let's root for England. So the day England played, was it the quarter? I mean, they were doing so well at that point. And I was like, I need to get a jersey. I had to get an authentic jersey. So I was like, all right, let's see if I can. While the World Cup is going on, can we get a jersey? We went to several different places. And the last place we ended up at, because we took the tube to King's Cross. And my brain, it didn't hit right away. And I'm like, King's Cross, that sounds familiar. Why does King's Cross sound familiar? I don't even know. And then you get off, and then there's like the 9 3/4, the cart going into the wall, and then the Harry Potter. I was like, that's it, King's Cross, it's Harry Potter. So yeah, that's my Harry Potter. Richard Harris also, yes. Well, it was popular over here in Germany. It was Hardcastle McCormick was popular here. I wasn't making fun. I was saying, I was like, you're going old school 80s. The original Fall Guy with Lee Majors and his Chevy truck. That would be cool. Yeah. Blade Runner Spinner or the original Road Warrior car or Blades Chargers. I think somebody is making not a 1/6 version of the Road Warrior car. We can print it. We should all print vehicles. 5-minute walk. Oh wow, awesome. He is here in New York now doing a show that I've been wanting to go to. But his run's ending soon, and I don't think I'm going to make it up there. I'm headed to the post office now. All right, low-key. Send in Windman a package, a couple figs from WonderCon in Anaheim. Awesome. Low-key's an awesome dude. You'll be surprised by the amount of actors and actresses, TV musicians, and films from my London borough, LOL. Which one are you from? Actually, maybe you don't want to say because we're on. Although it's big. All right. So, Jazz Inc. also made some announcements that were cool, and I'm gonna try to get to them. All right. So we got this because nobody's doing these side characters, although. Hot Toys did tease Agent Smith. So, I mean, Hot Toys still might do Agent Smith. But here is, Richard Harris. That's cool too. So, we got this reveal. Trinity. Nice little render. Looks good. Is that Sean Dabbs? Yeah, I think Sean Dabbs is doing all his stuff. And then Agent Smith. That looks great. He's got him really angry in this one. Yeah. And then, let's see. I'm trying to get to the other shot of Trinity. There. This looks good. Like, that's Carrie Ann Moss for sure. Let's see if they move it to the next. Damn it. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, there it is. I wouldn't be surprised if we get teases of both of these. Let's see. Did they tease Morpheus? Oh, they teased this. The 89 back computer by Doggy Doc, which I need to become best friends with Doggy Doc because he's amazing. And then, they come with monitors, which is awesome. Working LCD monitors. I may attempt to make one of these myself, but I might also just buy this because of the payment plan. Let's get back to this real quick. Next to Chelsea. Okay. How are we doing? What's up, CBS Sci-Fi? What's going on? The Matrix figures are coming home. Heck yeah. I needed to go. So I think I'm going to get Neo to put him in the Infinity case, the Grail Ion over here, but need Trinity, need Morpheus. I want the Matrix Reloaded clothing and accessories though. To go with the new. So you're talking about getting them for the Matrix Reloaded Neo, is what I'm guessing. But yeah, and then they tease the back computer, which looks great. The only thing I'm thinking like I would have problem with is making. I guess you could form like clear plastic into a screen. but this looks great. I think the only thing for me is like painting it. Like, would I be good at painting it? They also teased a Bruce Wayne head sculpt. I do not know how they will do better than the Hot Toys one. Like that Hot Toys. I mean, this render looks great, but the Hot Toys one that comes with the what do you call it? The returns. I like that one a lot, but this looks good. But then they gave you this. But I'm sure like Topo could do this. I hope it's like in that realm, you know, of cost. So here it is again, the full back computer. It looks spectacular. Doggy Doc is the dude. I wish I was around and could afford his Spaceballs figures. And then they showed this, which looks okay. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's blurry. It's a blurry picture, so I can't say much about it. And then what else did they show? Then they got the Joker, which I might be interested in. It depends on how the body looks. They're Batman, not interested in. You know who's Batman I'm interested in? And I do not know if I'll be able to afford it. Oh, you guys are seeing me do this on screen. Where's all the magic? That's 2018. I want this. This one. Why not get Tony to do your Batman the Animated Series animated figure? Right? Let's see. I want the Bat Vault. Yeah, me too. And I'm sure a company called Fishbone made the Matrix figures. They did, but I'm thinking I'm sure these will be a little bit better quality. You hope. I really want this. Like, this Joker looks great. At least the head sculpt. You have to see the rest of the body. Now Harley Quinn. Again, gonna have to see how it turns out. At least they got the proportions. They look like she's from the animated series. I think that's it for me. Like, if you have to make it look like it's from the animated series, like the realistic Batman for animated, not me. What's up, Justin? I hope you have an awesome lunch break. Oh yeah, that's that Batman. We've talked about this. Yes, and I want that. Mezco animated Batman and Joker is what I can afford. LOL. What animated Batman is that from? This is Tony May. He's doing a custom one that he hasn't. I think it went up for pre-sale years ago, but then he's making so many updates on it that it sounds like he's gonna release it again. Like, this is the Mezco one. Mezco one's okay. I wish the body looked more like the skinny legs, but you got to do what you got to do, I guess, to have it stand up on its own. It's not bad. And the Joker, I like Mezco's Joker, looks really good. That's the Mezco. Yeah, and this is Tony's. This looks. I like this one a lot. It's probably going to be like $800. But I would totally put this in my collection. I would want it. I would want that. I would want that! Batman Collectibles, I went for Mezco for animated. 1/6 is my true game, but when it comes to video games or animated, 1/12 is just fine. That's true. Although I do love my Mondo, and boy, let me tell you something. You know what's sad about Mondo? Is the current prices. When I first started into these Batman the Animated Series figures, my special edition Mr. Freeze was only like $135. My 2 Bruce Waynes were like $125. Or Batman's one has the Bruce Wayne head sculpt. And then now they just like charge you so much. Let's see. So this Harley Quinn looks great. It's a render though. So let's see how they execute. That's the key, man. You got to execute. And then they showed this. Hello! They need to futz the hair a bit, but it's looking good. Oh, this is going to be going down in our pop culture living room. My wife is loves Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Let's see. Is this more of Trinity? Yeah, some more Trinities. Let's see. Then we got some looks, I guess, of the Catwoman. So we're going to get a bust. I think that's cool. I think every figure that has an extra head should come with a bust to give us an option. So that was cool. I like the busts. And then they're doing this for the 1/12 Batmobile with the engine that comes out. That's cool. Probably never take it out if I got the 1/12. But that's awesome for 1/12 collectors to be able to get a really cool, accurate Batmobile. They showed more of the Elisa Silverstone. Then they showed Poison Ivy. Looks good. This angle, not 100, but looks good. And then was talking about like I guess the difference in shade as it goes down. I think he's overthinking it. I think like this is just the lighting. So like her leg is out, so the light's hitting it. And maybe it's like a stocking that they did a quick dye job on, and then it stretches out. So it has, unless I'm missing something. I wish I had another picture. Let me see. Shit. Hold on. I think if they do like that dark olive. Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy. Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy. Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy. Ivy, Poison. Yeah, he's using that same picture, but then here's a picture of the actual costume, and there isn't any kind of gradation. There's no. Hold on. So let's see. This is Uma Thurman's costume, and it just looks like it's green. I just think it was the lighting, and I don't think there's anything special about these stockings. So hopefully he doesn't overthink that one to try to get it. Because like screen accurate versus how it really looks in real life, there's like all kinds of shit that you have to contend with. Let's see. Yeah, this looks good. Let's see, what else do we have? Anything else? I know they were having such a good time. The Cineboxes. And that's it. what were your favorites? What were your favorite announcements from Jazz Inc? I am excited about the Trinity, and the Agent Smith. I could care less about Alicia Silverstone's Batwoman, Batgirl, Batwoman. Once Tim Burton left, the rest of that movie series is dead to me. It's dead. It's dead to me. Although, Batman Forever, fantastic soundtrack. Fantastic soundtrack. Batman Collectible. I was tempted when Mondo first started with animated. I stood strong. They do look really good. So, let me see if I can... I don't know if I showed you guys. I think if you were here last week, I did show what my plan was. I showed you the Arkham background. All right. So, I'm sorry. It's like a mess over here. So, I took the Batman, some of the Batman figures out so I can put them in here. So, God, so the light. Anyway, so this is where there's going to be the backdrop of the Arkham Asylum from the animated series. That Catwoman is not the best figure, but I still love it. Also, Isis. Mr. Freeze. So most of the villains will be here. I think I'm going to put Catwoman with Batman down here. So both Batman figures, Catwoman, and maybe Harley Quinn with her hyenas will be down here. Because I got to fit Clayface in there. So Clayface is going to take up that corner back there. But then I have Two-Face, Joker, Clayface, Two-Face, Joker. I'm going to see if I can have Man-Bat with the 34-inch wingspan in the back. But then it would be blocking the picture. So I don't know. We'll see. But I want to do... Yeah, so that's... Yeah. And here's a closer look again of my new favorite display cases. Everything's my favorite. Everything's my favorite. Hello. Can you imagine Neo in here? Oh my God. I cannot wait to have Neo in here and put him in a spot where all these boxes are gone. I'm going to be going through a lot of boxes. A lot of boxes, guys. And yeah. Lots and lots of boxes. So, let's see. Tweaking FFS iPhone. For fuck's sake, iPhone? My three faves were The Matrix, The Matrix, and The Matrix. Yes. Wonder Woman and the Bat Vault. So, yeah. Surrounded by awesomeness. I wish I had a bigger room is what I wish. But sadly, no bigger room. All right, let's see what else is on my... on the agenda here. I think we covered everything. Like acrylic versus decal. Oh! We should show you what the Broke Collector did. You want to talk about having a backlit display. If you have a garage shelf, you can also make a backlit display. Let's see. Now... oh shit, I just saw this Broke Collector. Oh, all right. I'm gonna show that second, but I'm gonna show your so my man, the Broke Collector, bought an LED ceiling light. So it's 24 by 48, I believe. And you just make your, you know, you adjust your shelves in your garage shelf to be like that. They were able to find one for relatively inexpensive, which was crazy because I need to go do more searching because the cheapest I found was like, I want to say like $60. But even $60 to have like a nice like light box. And then I think he found it for $20 is what I'm. And then he put it back here. There it is. Look at that. Perfectly fits in his garage shelf cube. Actually, that's not the cube. The cube's right next door. Right? Yeah. Because you're going to put your rotating, all kinds of fun stuff on that one. And then there it is. And then you just put a decal on it. And they got a decal from the aquarium decal that you put on a back of an aquarium. And you get that look. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, you can do this. You can put them on a garage shelf if you want a backlit display. Could you imagine you put like just have like a Death Star hallway back there? Although, it still would be cool to 3D print and have something like, you know. Is next week still the on-location live build? We had a little snag with that. It still might happen. The issue was the acrylic. They were going to buy their acrylic from Everything Plastic, and now we're like scrambling. And like Everything Plastic, if I ordered acrylic, they would have it ready for me the same day. The Northeast Plastic, it takes them a few days. I got to tell them, and then they'll tell me, and it's ready. So it may or may not happen. And yes, that is pretty clever. And then I just saw this. They rendered that's a pretty awesome backdrop there to put on the display. Oh, here's something they're making. The corner case is turning into a lab for the xenomorph. It's awesome. Look at that. Guys, look what you can do with your cases. So cool. It's like his little cage. I'm so proud of my bro collector. I'm so proud of him. He's amazing. Look at this. Look at this. And then 3D print a little bit the Black Widow. You put some lights in. You stick it in a board, and bada bing, bada bang. Hello. Yeah, I just did that. Amazing. We're doing great stuff here in the Discord. You want to be a part of it? The link is down below. Let me see if you can still click on the link. Yes, you should be able to still, because it's sometimes when it goes to what do you call it? That's one of you made a Hot Toy sign, you son of a bitch. I love it. Why waste your money and buy it from Hot Toys when you can make it yourself? Better hurry up before the plastic becomes expensive. The other thing is I have 3D files in here. So we have every single a ton of Star Wars. You can click on this link for the Star Wars. The Bro Collector, the Bro Collector Windman popped in the Blade vehicle, a vest and a gun if you want to print that. Also this Angel diorama statue and the alien floor for a display base. So we have all those in the Discord. So tips and tricks. This is what I showed off. All my show. Oh look at this. The Bro Collector, that son of a bitch, he's doing beautiful things. We got our 3D printing section. This is the Bro Collector starting his printing the Batman back computer. You know what? I'm gonna have to get with you about this. I need to know which one you printed. I forget. So, yeah. And you can buy these little screens and put them in there. The son of a bitch. Who says you only it's you can buy the 3D file, and you can print the 3D file, and you can make it your damn self if you want. For this, might not cost as much as the Jazz Ink one. I'm gonna think that the Jazz Ink one's gonna be close to like $800. So, yeah. Anyway, that was the Discord. Does anybody have any questions? You want to get your show off of the week before we leave? You can do that down below. Yeah, next week we will either be on location or here. We'll see. And hopefully I'll have more of that cleared out, because I need to get rid of... There's a lot of empty boxes and I need some storage. There's some true visionaries in the group. Very creative ideas. I know, right? I love these guys. I found those 3D files for the B anyway at Computer on Maker World for free. Awesome. I'm gonna say that it's supposed to be Batman and not B anyway. I'm not a B. You're a B. Awesome. I'll have to go on to Maker World. I mean, this is what I was referencing. Bat Computer. I knew it. Stupid text-to-speech sometimes just is horrible. Before we go, I forgot my people. My people, your people, everybody's people. Here we are. I didn't say hello to my people in the beginning. Display screen. Oh, these are the channel members. Hello, channel members. We in the garage shelf display category. This is where all of the tutorials are ad-free. So if you want to build without having ads and just run through them, garage shelf. Also, I give 15% off coupon. So for those who have not gotten the 15% off coupon, please, for merch, that is the merch store, please contact me. I gotta figure out a better way to do that. Maybe I'm just gonna make one coupon and just drop it into the garage shelf display chat. The display base members, my first member 22 years ago, my man, my guy, Louis Labitz, and then Commander Green right after him. 6-scale Shiro, Chewie's Bandolier, Blue Tattoo, Leo Soto, Gurgamus, 6-scale Sith, MB Dyson 829, Pedro Lopez, 16 Syndicate, Woody Warren, I Am Jundum, Aziz Azni, Dagito, my man, Valkyrie Magnus, S-Beam, Red Priest 76, Vader Vince, Simon Kenobi, Steven Shepard, Windman 42, Cat in the House, Preston Hoskins, A Big Rib, 16 Delight, and Figurecraft. Thank you. And if you want to become a member, you can join down below. If you don't want to become a member, that's cool too. We like hanging out with you anyways. Just come hang out with us. We like to have fun. Come have fun in the Discord. We had a couple of TDK Rise and Dougito joining the. Thank you. Welcome. What else? If you want merch, it's down below. I got the Box Fetish shirt. I got Darth Vader, me as Darth Vader on the cow shirt. I got other shirts and mugs and stuff like that. So you can do that. I am working really hard right now. I'm waking up at 5 in the morning to edit before work, because by the time I'm done work, I'm like, fuck this place. So yeah, So I'm trying to get the next 2 videos together back to back so I can do, you know, have like a week and a week. So those will be coming out soon. If you are a member, you will see those videos 3 days before anyone else. What else is happening here? I'm making the fan home Millennium Falcon, so there's going to be videos on that. I'm also trying to learn. I want to put a Pepper's Ghost in a case. So I need to figure out something like a 1/6 scale, something, or it could be anything actually. So I want to put a Pepper's Ghost in a case with a collectible, you know, so it goes with a collectible. So I'm looking on how to do that. I'm looking how to make the Arduino controllers. I'm trying to learn how to make those so I can make my lights do other things for the LEDs. But yeah, it's always a learning process. Also, my new channel, just under my name, Custom Amalise, might launch this week. It's just gonna start with a small short. It's just other stuff that I like. It's gonna be a lot of Disney. You're gonna see me make a puppet, make 2 puppets. I'm gonna make Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and I'm gonna make Mickey Mouse, so I can be like, "Oh boy, everybody! Hey, why don't you watch Costa's channel, everybody? Everybody!" And then Oswald, Frank Welker does Oswald. I can't do the current. I'm just gonna make my own voice up for Oswald. I'm gonna be like, "Hey there, buddy." It's gonna be like Randall, but less Randall. You know, he's gonna be, "Hey, I'm over here. I'm Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and I'm from the Midwest. I think I just found it." I'm also going to be bringing you on my voiceover journey, which is starting out with this open casting call with Disney Television. So I'm going to be recording myself recording some auditions and post those, and we can see, like, that series is going to be, can I get into a Disney, can I do voices for Disney, and can I be in Star Wars? That's basically what I want to do, Star Wars and Disney. And I'll do other cartoons and video games too, but you know. Anyway, it was great having you guys here. You always brighten my day when I come on here, and I love you guys for that. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend. Peace.